video blog has been created to discuss the benefits of multimedia instruction in the classroom. So first, let's define multimedia instruction. In the book Integrating Technology into the Teaching, multimedia is defined as the use of multiple modes of media to convey a message using pictures, words, animations, videos. Anything that is speaking, all different types of media fall into this multimedia category. This includes things like creating PowerPoint presentations where you have visual words that are put up on the board, including pictures and videos and clip arts. This is all multimedia. An article written by Fan and Ori called Multimedia in the Classroom did a research project in a language arts classroom in a middle school. These were advanced students, and they found that in that classroom, students who were using the multimedia had higher test scores, they had increased student engagement and increased technology proficiency. Another benefit was that it increased the students' communication skills. Some other benefits of multimedia is that if you look up research, it shows that students have to have multiple ways of seeing something. They need to see it at least 10 to 15 times before they're really going to truly understand a concept. So what we have to do as educators is we have to find lots of different ways to present that information. Because let's be honest, who wants to listen to me say the same thing over and over and over and over and over again? So all this research is great, and it shows all these wonderful benefits. But to me, the proof is in what I have seen happen in my classroom. As a secondary teacher, what I have found is that it means that I only have to write it once. I have 2 different math classes, and rather than writing the same notes on the board every single class period, I am able to do it once and be done. It also gives students a chance to be able to go back and look at those notes. So if I create a presentation, then I can go online and post it to our classroom blog, and students are able to go back and revisit that multimedia presentation. Now, multimedia to me is not just putting together a PowerPoint presentation and then standing up in front of the class and reading it. You have to be willing to put in videos and animations and make it exciting for the students. Students get bored. They don't want to listen to us all day long. So these videos offer a great chance to be able to break up the instruction from the teacher. Now, multimedia is not meant to replace a teacher. Just putting up a video in front of the classroom and saying, here you go, class, let's learn how to multiply and divide, is not effective use of multimedia. We have to be willing to go through those multimedias with the students. We have to be willing to talk with them, teach them, review with them. But these are great opportunities to be able to differentiate instruction, to be able to help some kids who maybe need a little extra help. You can show them a tutorial. And let's be honest, we all know that some kids maybe don't get it the way that we teach it. I can tell them how to do it, and then another student can tell them the same thing that I just said, but they get it from the student, not the teacher. Same types of things I found happen with multimedia. If I'm trying to teach a student something and they aren't getting it, I can put them in front of a tutorial, they watch the tutorial, and they go, oh, I got it. The tutorial didn't do anything different than I did. It was just someone other than their teacher. We also know that students need to connect all information with prior knowledge. The scaffolding and the previous anticipatory set, all those things that are set up into lesson plans are meant to activate that prior knowledge. What a great fun way to do it with videos. And there's lots of fun videos out there. They don't have to be boring tutorials. Sometimes it's something like a clip of a Disney video or a clip of a movie where the students see that concept in action. Video clips are a great way to show students how they're going to use this in real life. How many of us have seen the movies and we think, wow, that's exactly why I teach my kids that. I know I do. Maybe I'm weird that way, but I watch a movie and I think, that's why my kids need to know how to do this. And so we can use those clips and show kids, this is what's happening. Look at this person using this math in real life. Also, some other things that it's great at doing is that it's a creative way to make instruction meaningful. Students have to find meaning in the instruction or they're not going to care. They just won't. And so videos and multimedia keep students interested, keeps them engaged, and it can sometimes help them find meaning where a teacher can't. The other benefit of multimedia instruction is that it is so much easier to share resources. If I create a great presentation It's not just done once and then I'm done. I can't do it again exactly the same way. Maybe I recorded that presentation and now I can show it to other students. Or I can have other teachers show that same presentation that I did. That's a great benefit of multimedia instruction, is that we can record ourselves, we can put them on blogs, students can revisit that information, they can go home if they've forgotten what the lesson was, they can pull up tutorials. And one of the great advantages is now that we have so many different ways for students to be able to go online. Our school district uses a program called My Big Campus. It's through Lightspeed. It's our internet filter. And it's kind of like Facebook for school. The kids are able to go on, we can post blogs, we can post discussion, they can get assignments. It's a mix of Moodle and Facebook. And it's been great because I can post a video up and say, hey kids, watch this video sometime between the beginning of school today and the beginning of school tomorrow. And I give them a chance, if they don't have a computer at home, they can watch it in my classroom, they can come in at lunch, they can come in before school if they finish their assignment. And I can give them a preview of what's coming the next day. Once they've watched that video and the next day comes around, it's not brand new information. They've seen a little glimmer of how to do it. And so we've pre-taught what's going to happen the next day. All of these are research-based teaching techniques. And we all do them. Good teaching is good teaching. But using video clips can help to alleviate the pressure on the teacher to be able to do that.